So as the title of the video suggests, Divock Origi has superpowers. 71 players have scored more goals for Liverpool than he has, with his tally of 39 in 175 appearances being anything but prolific. In fact, during his 7 seasons at Anfield, his career went alarmingly off track on more than one occasion, yet few in the club's illustrious history can boast such a remarkable collection of spine-tingling moments like the man on screen. Whether it be a brace versus Barcelona in the second leg of a Champions League semi-final, or a stoppage-time winner against Merseyside rivals Everton, Origi is quite simply made for the big occasion. Although he didn't fulfill the early promise he showcased at Lille as a teenager, he could very well go down as one of the best impact subs in Premier League history, with his 11 goals off the bench a better return than any other Liverpool player has ever produced thus far. Staggeringly, every single one of them has been netted in the 83rd minute or later, so you may as well stick a picture of his face next to the word clutch in the dictionary. As it turns out, Michy Batshuayi was Forest's first choice for this position, but that move fell through due to paperwork issues. As far as I'm concerned though, Origi is not a downgrade by any stretch of the imagination, and the fact that he arrives on a season-long loan with an option to buy makes this a brilliant deal from Forest's perspective. With the form that Théo Awoniyi is in, it goes without saying that Origi will have to settle for a place on the bench to begin with, which is probably for the best given his history, although his reasoning behind leaving Liverpool was a lack of first-team minutes, so I'm not entirely sure how that will work in the long term. Nevertheless, Origi has already been recognized as a cult hero at one club in English football, and there's no reason he can't become one at another if he remains loyal and patient. Stylistically, Origi is a versatile forward who can play across the front three, although he's at his best as an out-and-out number 9. His strength, pace, intelligence, and work rate allow him to be utilized in various different roles, whether it be a target man, a foil to link up play in midfield, or a traditional striker that lives on the heel of centre halves and looks to make runs in behind. His dribbling ability and technique is surprisingly good for someone of his size, and as Jurgen Klopp has mentioned on numerous occasions, his finishing stands out from his peers and is up there with the very best in the game. Off the pitch, he's fluent in 4 languages, namely English, French, Dutch, and Swahili, so shouldn't have too many problems making friends in the dressing room. By all accounts, Origi is one of the most laid-back footballers you'll ever see, but that can be a double-edged sword. On the one hand, he's able to cope with high-pressure situations without much fuss, but equally, there are times when you want to see a bit more aggression and bite from him, and only time will tell if that remains the case moving forward. Last but not least, he's a devout Christian, and regardless of where you stand on the topic of religion, it's played a key role in keeping Origi grounded, and I'm confident Forest's fanbase will take to him before long. A huge thank you to Ginger, Tom, and Ben Healy for their contributions. You're doing the Lord's work from my channel, no pun intended, and I hope you found this video just as useful as my previous ones. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Peace.